Hello, welcome along to the latest instalment of our watch-alongs. We're obviously watching Burnley take on Norwich City here today at Carrow Road. With me, we've got the usual TurfCast duo in myself and Simon. How are you doing, Simon? You all right, mate?
Thank you. Yeah.
Bottom left-hand corner, we've got Jared.
Hello, Ron.
Hello, everyone. And bottom right-hand corner, we've got Ireland's biggest Burnley fan, Quilty Ibarra. How you doing, mate?
How's it going, lads?
Yeah, not bad. Obviously, you'll know Jared from some of the watch-alongs, and you'll know Quilter from the Man City watch-along. Now, unfortunately, the only time that Quilter has been on the watch-along, we lost 5-0. Every other watch-along, we've either won or drawn. So, if we lose again today, I've decided I'm blaming Quilter.
Irish are meant to be lucky as well.
True. Let's see if we have some luck of the Irish today, then. Thoughts on the game, then, Simon? I'll start with you.
It's not going to be as easy as things, but I'm still hoping that maybe I will.
Jared, what are your thoughts, mate?
Yeah. I think we'll get away now. I'm going 2-0.
Well, you put a bet on it, Jared.
What did you
3-0.
put a bet on, Jared?
I didn't put a bet on.
You just said you told me you did.
It was a private talk between us all about me.
Yeah, I was going to say 7, 6.
Oh my God, Jared! Jesus Christ, man! What's wrong with you?
2.
Right, pause it right now. So, as soon as they kneel down, Quilter, let us know. Then we'll unpause it. And then we should all be level.
So we're all on the same time.
Yep.
Yeah. 1 second. Come on, lads.
If you're watching along,
yes. Oh. Just about to take an E. 8, 7, 6, 5,
excuse me,
4, 3, 2, 1. And now.
Yeah, done it. I've unpaused. Let's see where we're at when we start. If you're watching live on Facebook or on Twitter or on YouTube or on Twitch, please leave a comment. Let us know your thoughts on the game. Quilter, we didn't get your score prediction because Jared shit himself when we told the world he put a bet on.
3-0. All right.
2-0. The
2-0.
squad's a bit thin, otherwise I go for 3.
Yeah, I'm thinking 2-0.
Yeah.
Can't. Sorry, wife's questioning me.
I've got a couple of bets.
Oh, you watching on Sky Go, Jared? Oh, right, yeah. Tell her she's wrong. Tell her Joe said you're wrong. Oh, no, I was joking.
She looks wrong. Going on,
yeah, we'll go to James for free.
What time? Tell me when you...
All right, then. 55, 57, 58, 59. Minute now.
Yeah. Minute.
Happy days.
I think 2 seconds ahead of you, so I'll just pause it.
Right, good lad. Right, sweet.
Yeah.
I'll just have another. I think I'm like a second in front of everyone now, but there we go. Quilter, you did give me some good information this week on how I can do this properly and have everyone linking up. So I might try that for the. Who we got next week? Brighton. I might try that.
Right. Yeah. Discord's a great thing, man.
Yeah, me and Simon didn't understand it last time we went on it. Now Simon's like, I said to it over there, like, have you been on Discord again recently? He's like, no, dismissed me straight away. I don't think he fancied it.
Not a clue.
The comments have started to roll in. Lynn says, good evening up the Clarets, watching but have no sound. I've just checked, Lynn, because I saw your comment. The sound is working, so maybe you try going out and coming back in. I'm not sure. Or maybe your phone's on mute. I'm not sure. Maybe turn that off. Sandra's in the chat. That's Simon and Jared's mum. Afternoon, evening, Sandra. Hope you're well. John Brown Kenner says, come on, Port for England #1. Yep. Sandra's again says, you're all 48 seconds behind. It don't matter if we're behind you lot. We all need to be level. That's all that matters. And then John's telling me he's on 2:20 again. Don't really. As long as us four are level. What could happen, boys? That's a good thing. If we're in front of you, You can watch the goal, think, oh, that's a good goal, that. I'll watch the lad's reaction a minute later. It's perfect. It's perfect for you lot. Simon
Well, that's
Maurice.
49 seconds. Is that 49 seconds including the delay of the Facebook? We'll catch that, Joe. You made that look really cool.
Simon Maurice is in the chat. I had a Moretti yesterday, Simon, but it's Amstel today. Lynn says, thank you. I'm back with you now. There you go, Lynn. Happy days. Happy days indeed.
Oh, did I?
Right, so the start's been a bit... Norwich had
I don't know.
and stuff.
I'm getting a bit keen now. I just realised how far up we've gone.
Needed a bit of oxygen.
Got a couple of bets on today. I've got a 5-fold, and the other 4 have come in already. I just need Burnley to win today for the result.
Who'd you have in the 5?
Blackburn both to score. Not Blackburn to win, just Blackburn match both to score. Fulham to win, Preston to win, and the other one was QPR both to score, which obviously that happened, and then Burnley. So a tenner gets 300.
Oh, fair enough.
What's the cash out?
It was 110, I think it was on.
Not too bad.
No, but I got a £5 bonus bet. So when I realised that I'm waiting on this game, I put another bet on. Barsley to be booked, Aaron's to be booked, Chris Wood to score, and that returns 200 quid.
There you go.
That's not bad. I was 1 goal away from £2.5 grand, so I'm pretty upset at the minute.
Wow.
That'd have paid for my new roof, that. Oh, Jared's gone.
Yeah. Eleanor was asleep 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, she's away. He was just on waving it, though.
I thought so. I did get a bit noisier.
I haven't said anything.
From someone else.
She's still half asleep.
Austin and that. Playing.
Parker's on Switch, thankfully, but I don't know how long that'll last.
To Jay. No.
Oh, you've been removed from the group, Jared.
Have you?
Don't worry. We'll welcome you into this group. That, you know what, Lindsay? That's a very good point. I totally forgot to turn my own bloody sound down. There we go. You can't hear it?
Can you hear?
I've got mine on as well. The background noise of the AirPod Pros cuts off.
No, I can't hear nothing. I'll put the stadium noise on the actual feed just in case. Oh, Johnny Tate's in the chat and he says, who's the imposter in the bottom right-hand corner? That's a bit harsh, Johnny. To be fair, Johnny, Quilty did it a long time before you did, mate. You can tell he's had a few Jaeger bombs, can't you? No pink jeans yet.
Yeah.
Quilty were talking you up just off camera as well then, Johnny. I hope you feel bad now. Said he wanted to hear your James Tarkovsky song that you keep talking about.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully Johnny's back on next week and he can do a sing-along. But we it being the weekend, Johnny will probably be in the... Handball! What do you mean, no? See what I mean? This is what annoys me a bit about the handball rule. If that were a VAR, they'd have probably given it as wrong as it would have probably been. Robert Benson's in the chat.
Just because...
Robert Benson's in the chat. He says, a Sky commentator just said Nick Pope is good between the sheets. I think he meant sticks. That's a good point. To be fair, he probably is.
I bet his heart dropped.
Well, I'm not sure if Robert's wrong or the commentator's wrong, because I think Robert's just highlighted the mistake of the commentator, to be honest. Neil Layfield's in the chat. Evening, Neil. Hope you're well, mate. Anthony Westwall's here. He says, have you ever thought about setting one of these watch-alongs with an opposition fan? Might be an interesting watch. Yes, but I'd also get pissed off if we got beat and end up... the boys that know me on here would know that, say, if we went 1-0 down against like Leeds in the 85th minute, I would put the phone down. There's no way I'd carry on with that. If you do want to get some like opposition fans' view, Anthony, on the actual podcast, not on the watch along, we do sometimes get the opposition fans on it to get their views before the game. I think during the game it might be a bit much for me.
they're having a for one of the matches.
Oh yeah.
And I got back in.
Oh,
and
I'm
I think Manchester United's in the studio, and they're all there like, United were losing. I'll come in and curse me out because Burnley just beat. And then we beat United, and it was
I hate that. I've watched these watch-alongs before on like Sky Football. I'll just break off a sec because Norwich are attacking. It's starting for a corner. I've watched some of these watch-alongs on like Sky Football and other people's YouTube channel, and like they get in people's faces, don't they? Like they'll celebrate, like "Come on!" in the face. Honestly, I'd 100% try and drop him. I wouldn't drop him because I'm soft as shit, but 100% try and drop him. That's an interesting hat there, Jared.
Thank
you.
Where is it?
Corner for Norwich here, ball in. Oh, it's gone out for a goal kick. Shout out to Mark Howarth, who's in the chat. Evening, Mark. They've been all sitting on the fence from me or Simon today, so but there might be at some point. Who knows?
Flags out there, mate.
Yeah. When we're playing against a team at the bottom of the Premier League, me and Simon finally predict a win. Having said that, Simon sometimes randomly comes out with, "You said we beat Man United, I remember rightly." You're like, "No, I think we'll do it, mate." And I'm like, "Shut up, man. No way."
Didn't Norwich knock us out with a cup as well?
Yeah.
We battered them at Turf, though.
And then to
league.
make his worse, someone's there did it anyway. Oh, my mate, it's scored against you.
Haircut, yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
You don't want to broadcast live from Jay's, Jared?
No. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers, Jared. You're...
Lindsay for 10 minutes.
I know.
It's only because she's walking out the door now.
I hope she's not watching the watch-along as she walks out. No, that's. I was gonna ask you at the 10-minute point. I'll let you go then, Simon. What are your thoughts on the game so far? Then, like, it's a bit even. No one's really done much, but probably Norwich shading it.
Shading it. Look, can score.
Oh.
Get them hamstrings checked. Every time he runs, I shit myself, honestly.
Is every game?
Oh, Joe's been looking on some Opta websites. Look at it. Corner for Norwich. Nick Pope mops it up all day.
Yeah.
I like that keeper kit. I prefer that to the yellow one.
Yeah.
That red one you've on. That's
Chinese New
Chinese.
I don't.
Also,
Yeah, I don't wear mine anymore.
Oh no.
I don't wear mine anymore.
You know they only brought 200.
Yeah.
Makes sense. That's why they were gone.
Did you see someone actually included me in a tweet at the time because they only sold so many? This guy bought it online because he weren't from Burnley, and someone at the club shop put the receipt in the bag, but put it on top of the gold sponsor. The receipts at the Burnley attacking, and no, it's come to nothing, and the ink from the receipt when he took it out of the bag was imprinted on his sponsorship. So he's got like. They were fuming. When he tried to get an exchange, he said we've sold out. We don't have any more. So he had to keep one with like fucking a receipt printed on his shirt. He was fuming.
Oh, he'd be fuming. Give him his money back.
Because he said I want my money back then, but I don't really want to give you the shirt back. And they were like, well, you can't get a refund then, can you?
I can't agree with.
I'd give him like a store credit or something or whatever.
Sad.
This is looking good. Go on, Joshy lad. He played all right against Wolves. I know he went on for long. Or were he? I can't remember, but he played all right in that game. I think he came on sub-second half, didn't he?
No.
Yeah.
Came on after Taylor got in.
That's right. Yeah, correct. At least someone's got a good memory. Yeah. We're rolling his third.
Still you see.
Well, apart from Jared. Jared does have a 3-year-old toddler, so that'll do that to him. It's that haircut, Jared. That's all it is. The lockdown haircut. You need to get to Matt at Sam and tell me hair. Did me a joke. I know, I'm waiting for Sam to be like, yeah, but he just ignored it. Yeah.
Tumbleweed.
Robert Benson says, I was there at the turf, of course, when Burnley played Norwich in the league, and he says they tried to play out from the back like Barcelona. Yeah, I think that's why they're in the position that they're in.
Oh.
Mhm. Oh. Yeah. And it's the same with Leeds next season. However, I think Marcelo Bielsa's a bit more intelligent than Farker, so I'm not sure if he'll adapt. But Leeds will spend a lot more money because Norwich didn't spend any money either. That's handball. No, it's not.
No.
Yeah, honestly, I've heard that Qatar Airways are going to put money into him. I don't know how true that is. Probably, yeah, there'll be that Spanish or Argentine, because obviously you've got Victor Orta at the club who deals with all the transfers, and he's Argentine. So he'll have a decent scouting network out there, and obviously Marcel Bielsa's Argentine as well. He used to be the manager of Argentina. Did you know? Jared didn't know that either.
I didn't know that.
We talked about it earlier today, didn't we, Jared? He was the manager of Argentina when England beat them in the 2002 World Cup thanks to that David Beckham penalty. Oh yeah, he's been around a long time. He's a good manager. I were actually working for a radio station in Leeds when they unveiled Bielsa as manager. So I got to interview him, and you could see like he were a little bit like, you know, like how they sometimes say like geniuses are a little bit crazy. He had that about him, that little bit of craziness. Like he don't. Yeah, essentially, yeah. But it's you know, like how like they say like people who are a little bit crazy are always mental. Like he won't look anyone in the eye when he's talking to you. He's looking down. Little things like that. Yeah. Anyway, 15 minutes into the game, that's enough chat about Leeds. Although Graham Catlow does say, "Bring on Leeds." I agree with that. I think if we don't play them in the first 5 or 6 games of the season, I think we'll beat them. Dwight McNeil's just had a shot. It's gone over the bar. Jamal Lewis is good. Campbell's all right.
Jamal Lewis.
I'd have Krul as the third choice, but that's probably being a bit cruel to him. But yeah. Yeah.
I think we were linked to them last year.
Yeah, we were. I remember a lot of stuff being said about him last year.
Yeah, we were. I've pretty much watched every match that's been on telly, but you know, like,
did they qualify for the playoffs then?
Well,
I think
your house is a lot quieter now, Jared.
Someone's commentary.
Oh, he's off. Welcome back. We have a toddler walking about. You alright, mate? He's making his first appearance on TurfCast. We have a Norwich fan in the chat, I think. No, he didn't actually get on naked because I think TurfCast would be shut down if he actually got on naked. No, I made sure he didn't get on. But I was fuming. Like the partner brings him downstairs just after the bath and then just leaves him running around. I'm like, he's got to come on. He's like, Winky out, what are you doing? I think we have a Norwich fan in the chat. Colin Cummingham, says, come on Norwich, OTBC. Now, I don't know what OTBC means. Is it something about canaries? I don't know. Norwich now attacking a little bit, trying to, but Gudmundsson's done well there. He's not... Oh. Managed to get a pass away, though. Oh, hello. Kevin Long's got that all day long. Oh, I didn't even mean that. Kevin Long's got that all day long. Yeah, he is, isn't he?
Jeez.
You'll be a big... Yeah, I'm going to say you'll be a big fan of him, won't you? Quilter, we being Irish and playing for the national team.
Jimmy Dunn's another.
Oh, Norwich attacking here. Oh, good save from Poppy there. I think Poppy made a good save there. I don't know how much you knew about it. Let's have a look at it. Here's a replay. Corner comes in, heads it. Oh no, it's good reactions that. It's good reactions that. And then a good defending by Tarky, I think it is. Yeah, it's just reactions, innit? And then Tarky clears. Good defending.
Same.
Tarky. Poppy, yes lad. Jay Parker then. He went, yes lad. Like I said, I'm always encouraging people to comment in the chat as well. So if you are watching on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter or Periscope, please comment in the chat. Kyle Sutcliffe's here. Evening, Kyle. Hopefully he's not ready to try and start an argument with Simon today. Or just have a look at this. Jay Rodriguez is going. Go on, Jay. Oh, tame shot in the end after a good run. But he's in the chat. Kyle Sutcliffe's in the chat. He says Nick Pope is unreal. Agree with that, mate. He's class. And Graham Catlaw, he says Pope did good. I've just remembered actually because I've seen Graham Catlaw's name because he plays a quiz every week. That Simon Marus earlier asked me if a quiz will be on tomorrow. If you're still in the chat, Simon, yes, I do plan on putting a quiz on tomorrow. I haven't even started writing it yet though. So hopefully I do it in time. But I don't have any plans for tomorrow, so I should be able to do it. Apart from probably playing COD all day. I know you finished bottom last time, didn't you? That's pretty poor. Jeff Hendrick round, you told me. Yeah, there you go. Jeff Hendrick round. Quilter, you should have done it last week. That'd have been your favourite round.
No way. Here for yourself.
Yeah, that's why I put it in there for people like you who just get far too excited.
So
Typical.
Grey, and it's
Yeah.
Make sure you...
Colin, who is the Norwich fan, he says there's someone behind you, Simon. Who's that? Who's just walked in? There's someone in your door, in your house. Fair enough. Kyle says I can't hear anyone else. I've got all the good levels, so hopefully everything's fine. I'm not sure. We had this issue last week though. For some reason, Skype crashed. So hopefully, if anyone else can't hear all the other lads, let me know. And again, I'll do what we did last week and try and sort it out. But everything's coming through fine on my levels. But yeah, as I was saying, Colin, the Norwich keeper, says your keeper, the Norwich fan, sorry, says your keeper was born in the town where I live. I don't even know where poor people were born, to be honest. So obviously, yeah, obviously. Yeah, Mark. Sorry, go on, Simon, quickly.
Mark.
Yeah. Mark does say that you boys keep freezing and he can't hear anyone else at the minute, which is annoying. I don't know why it's done this. It did this last week. I'm not really sure what the difference is, but before I try and sort it, I'll just have a look at this. Soham. There you go, Colin. Soham. Oh no, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Now, if it gets close up on, it's kind of like Bargy Blue.
It's all right, Jared. You and Quilter are in the same position, so. Corner coming in from Wester. Oh, Brownhill, go on, hit it. Oh, what's happened? No, I'll put it on mute just in case. Oh, fuck off. That's our free kick all day long. Well, penalty. No. I'll tell you what, guys. I'll just quickly put a quick graphic up because it is just a drinks break. So I'll just quickly try and sort this issue out with the sound. Right, I'm coming back now. I am using Restream, actually. But, oh, there we go. Sam, have you muted your mic on purpose?
Simon's mute.
Right, there we go. I'm getting levels coming through now. Hopefully that's all right. But yeah, we might have to start using like OBS Streamlabs or something because it's 2 weeks in a row that this has happened now.
Yeah.
Let me know if you can hear everyone, guys, and that. But I have no. Yeah, it does on Skype. It does on Skype. But on the actual broadcasting software that I use to put it onto Facebook and stuff, it's like you all keep freezing, and I don't know why that is.
Have a chat about it.
Yeah. I could even do a different stream for the second half and just call it second half. Mark Allen says still the same. That's a shame. Graham says he can hear though, so I don't understand. Graham says he can hear everybody. Yeah, I'm not sure. He's done this too. It was fine, weren't it, for the first few games, and all of a sudden now it's just become a bit dog shit. Yeah, last week's an issue. You don't get them at Penn, though, do you? They don't give a shit, does it? Wester with the ball in. There's no one there. No one there. It'd have been a good ball if someone were there, but that's why it's a shit ball. Yeah, he should have. I think he's just got excited and thought, well, there's nothing else I can do. I can just have to put it in. Kyle says, everyone keeps freezing. The only video that's perfect is yours. Yeah, that's because obviously mine's going straight from the fucking, whatchamacallits, straight from the webcam, whereas these lot are all coming through Skype. However, on Skype, they're all perfect. It's just into the broadcasting. Into the broadcasting software. I'll just get rid of some videos and shit then, I reckon. Only Google Chrome for Restream, but you have to actually have it open.
Right. Funny.
Do you actually have to have Restream open? You don't, do you?
It's mate, Restream shocking.
If I quit this tab now, everybody, and it all goes off, I apologise. I will start the stream again.
Have you streamed on Safari?
No, it's on Chrome.
No.
Right, I've closed
but
it.
I've heard it's crap. I only used it once. It was crap for me.
So we've got Austin and Parker making appearances. Tell you what I'm going to try and do. Might be a... I don't know. Good lad, Austin. Parker's not representing.
Bear with me, lads.
Sorry, mate.
L'Oreal was just ringing me. What's that?
Must be big news. Sam, I want you to be the new face of the brand.
My word.
Angelou's on Twitch says, what's up? Afternoon, Angelou's, hope you well? Well, it's after 6 now, isn't it? So it's evening. Evening, Angelou's. Angelou says, that's not my real name. It's you retarded. Afternoon, Yuri. Evening, Yuri, should I say? You're retarded, apparently. Angelou's is not the real name. You're retarded is. Oh, go on. Chris Wood. Hey, Claude's one of my boys. I've been on his channel. Claude's one of my boys, but what he did say were a disgrace, to be fair. Oh, Chrissy Wood. You see his face then when he handballed it. He handballed it and he went, fucking hell, yeah. He knew what he'd done straight away. Yeah, he's like that though, Wood, isn't he? He's quiet for ages, and this is why I think people get frustrated with him. Then he'll get a chance and bag. I think Wood's better. Vidri's better as an impact because he's faster and he gets around a bit more.
When he comes in, a lot less kicking than he would normally.
Because he knows he's shifted it. Ball into Wood.
Trying to roll it out.
No.
Well, that's like what Eaton used to do, didn't he? Eaton were class at his long throws.
Yeah. Eaton kicks though, like
Oh yeah. I remember you telling me that.
Defend his head so that because second ball.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember telling me that. Oh.
What, jumping out?
That's it. Hold on, no. That might even be a kick out there.
What happened
Might
then?
be a kick out there. Sam. Oh, it's Buendina, to be fair.
He didn't do it.
There's nothing wrong with that. He's gone full Joey Barton against Lincoln there. Oh, that angle shows is a little bit different. Oh,
That angle.
VAR. If you look at it from that angle, he's done it on purpose. I mean, it's not.
Look, it's a bit of struggle, isn't it?
What do you reckon then, boys? I reckon he won't give it. Quilter?
What happened with
Yeah, that's all they need. What are they showing now? Why are they showing something else?
There isn't a give break.
Oh, well. Who gives a fuck about that? Robbie Lindsay's in the chat. He says read that.
Check.
Oh, hold on. He's using the screen. He's using the screen.
Still using it now.
No, there's been a few now.
Sure,
There's been a few now. Robbie Lindsay says red, definitely. Neil says red. Sandra says red.
No,
It's a red. It's a red. He's going to his pocket. Oh, bye-bye.
showing it. They're showing it.
You can. What? I didn't tell dangerous. Really hard, too hard.
You're going to say outside. You're just not allowed to speak.
Down to 10 men. I mean, there's no excuse now for not winning this game, is there? Norwich down to 10 men.
You got your
That angle's a red. The first angle, we all thought, maybe not, but that angle is a red. Robbie says, told you. Nobody disagreed, mate. What was that, Simon?
in that one angle, didn't you? Wrangle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like that. Bang.
Good to see him making the right decision, because we all said we think it's a red, but they won't give it, sort of thing.
Man, kind of in terms of like, but it was a good fucking elbow.
Conor McGregor would have been proud. JRod2589 on Switch, not on Twitch, sorry, on Periscope. But it's not his real name because he's playing. It says, "Hey guys, keep up the good work from a Clarets fan in the USA near Boston, Massachusetts." In that exact accent as well. I can't hear it, no. Burnley free kick, though. Dwight McNeil's going to take it. No, it's Westy, who slipped as he takes it. Were it Westy or Brownhill?
Yeah.
Were it Brownhill? Sorry, Brownhill.
Brownhill. Took it.
We must have watered the pitch too much. A couple of people are asking where Johnny is. Sorry, Carl, I did see you comment earlier, but I think something happened, so I forgot to read it out. He's actually in the pub, as Robbie has just said. He's in the pub actually drinking pink gins in the pub. So he sacked us off for the pub. What's all that about?
He's here over here.
Johnny Tate Beta.
Discount.
That is a good ball. Who's that at the back post? Oh.
A good ball.
Oh. Come on, Burnley. That's aimed at Simon. Simon, how are you feeling about Peters?
Oh!
Good save, that. I literally just looked up to see the save. I think they'll tire in the second half, though, with 10 men. I know we don't exactly pass the ball around like Barcelona, but we should surely be able to tire them out.
Yeah, I'd like to.
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, have they made that sub yet? I haven't seen it.
No, I did.
Oh, go on! Oh, what's that? You donkey!
You can see how
Tate would have said.
Dan's going to go about it.
It was funny because he was scoring like a minute later.
Approval.
Hopefully everyone can hear everybody again now better because the levels are coming through my Skype.
Oh, it's a corner.
Let's hope Chris will get to this one.
Come on,
Dwight McNeil with the corner, swings it in.
Come on, Boo.
Gone deep and Cruz caught it. Kyle Sutcliffe's in the chat again, Simon, and he's got a question for you. What's your guys' opinion on Cantwell? Would you sign him, specifically Simon?
See that foul?
I'd sign him, but there's not many players I wouldn't sort of like cover for, but he won't get in my first team at the minute, no.
No, I'd agree with that. I'd buy it, but I wouldn't have him in first team at the minute, but it'd be good to come on.
Yeah,
Dwight McNeil's got the ball just outside the box. He's
that's
making
a
a
foul.
run. Cantwell makes the
He's
tackle.
kicked him up the bum.
Yeah, his ref give it to be fair.
He kicked him up the bum.
Yeah,
there's not many players I wouldn't like cover for, but yeah, definitely wouldn't be it'd be a rotation.
He'll have to get rid of
them.
them silly fucking fouls.
Yeah. And I'll have an haircut, otherwise I ain't coming.
Neil Layfield says, do you reckon Lallana will sign? I can't see it personally. I don't think that'll happen. I'll be very surprised if Lallana... Yeah, I can't see him.
I don't think we could even afford his wage, could we?
No. I think that's the point. He's out of contract, so I think he is on a free.
Yeah, there's no chance for me anyway. Not when he could easily get in a top half club as well that have got probably more money than us.
Only free kick, Dwight McNeil, he's hit it. Oh, Cruz with a save.
Are you ready?
Jesus, good save.
Oh, it's a good save.
Oh.
It's a good save because he's on his way down and he has to sort of like tip it up.
Yeah,
Shit free kick. Oh no, to be fair, I can see what Dwight was trying to do. He was trying to go for the bottom left-hand corner, right-hand keeper to Krul. So if he'd have got through wall, that might have snuck in that.
Were you, Joe, said earlier they had third choice keeper?
Yeah, well, we need to keep a clean sheet against these. They're the bottom team in the league. They're the bottom team in the league. They're the bottom team in the league. And Nick Pope's trying to get the Golden Glove. And if he keeps a clean sheet today, but yet Edison and Alisson don't in the next week. What?
That's a penalty. That's a penalty.
What?
He brought him down.
Oh, come on.
VAR.
VAR.
No, yeah, S-head.
VAR.
It was a penalty, I know.
I feel it was a penalty.
He clicked his heels when he was going to shoot.
It's a few dodgy things Norwich have done in this game.
Yeah, might get a red card for a bet.
Back at head.
Yeah, Kyle agrees. He says he don't think that Burnley will pay Adam's wages. I think that's what I'd say.
if his injury problems are sorted out, he'd be a fantastic player to have.
It'd be brilliant to have here if we sorted his his injury issues out. But we've got enough sick notes at Burnley already.
Yeah, that's
He'd just be like another.
Right, check it now.
Be what the best player we've got,
check
probably
it now.
as well. But
what are commentators saying?
Oh no, it just fell over.
Oh, he did, yeah.
I'd like to see another angle.
Oh, he tripped over his own foot.
Yeah, he tripped over his foot, didn't
he? Yeah, he did.
Ah, never mind.
That was very Pavlyuchenko.
I bet you there's contact there, though. I bet you there's contact
Wood
there
don't
to
go
make
down that
Wood trip over his own feet.
But
there's not enough for a pen. Right, anyway, Wood's got it in the box. He's trying to turn. What now? What's that for? He's just being strong.
Backing into him.
Fuck off.
Jesus.
Oh. I think I would say the exact same thing there. I'm just being strong.
This is my strong hand. Was that a scary movie, isn't it?
Give me a kiss.
You can't even. You can't even see your face.
Give me a kiss.
I was just moving him. I didn't realise it was so long. It's because I've got AirPods microphone and AirPods.
Oh dear.
He didn't give me a kiss, by the way. I have to kiss him. Robert Benson's in the chat. He says, Cantwell, Grealish, McGinn, probably all too much for us. Lallana, maybe Milner more likely. If we brought them 5 in, Robert, I'd be confident of us getting comfortable Europa League next season and doing well in the competition.
There's some players there.
Yeah, McGinn.
I can see McGinn getting a top 5.
Yeah, easily. McGinn and Grealish, I can see getting a top 5, 6. Cantwell as well. I reckon he could go somewhere like Spurs and develop there. Lallana and Milner obviously more likely to go somewhere like this rather than carrying on to develop.
It's such like right, you've had your red card, so it's
Dad, why is it not kicking it in there?
They're trying, but they're not got it there yet, mate.
So that's a good question from Austin. Why are they not kicking it in the net? Jared, I'll let you answer that one. No?
Jesus!
Well, what did you say? I just said laugh.
Why are they not kicking it in the net?
For that, man.
They're gonna kick it in there.
Oh, he thinks they're going to kick it in the net. That's your prediction.
That's Austin's prediction. Dwight
Here it
McNeil's
is.
running forward.
Here it
Ball
is.
out to
Peters.
Eric.
He's got.
Absolutely shocking bowling.
I was going to say, got a great cross on him, but obviously not that down.
You said Joe!
For some reason, you've all unfrozen and everyone's saying they can all hear you perfectly now and then. I've done nothing differently.
No, that's good.
Absolutely nothing differently.
Might be your wife, I know.
Nothing's not gonna go. Nothing's not going to go in there.
Unfortunately, I've run out of beer though, so that's the main issue now.
Got one left, I think.
Is Tracy got at shop, Simon?
No, I don't think so.
Just up at Joe's house somewhere, mate. Look at that. Most points last 14 games.
Richard Pedley's in the chat. He says, evening, Richard. He says they'd also like to see Bongo come on later. Yes, he's on the bench.
Everyone's very kind of promising about him. Like everyone's kind of he's a bit of hype around him, like, isn't he?
Yeah, I've not seen him play. But it was the same with Ali Koike, weren't it? There were a lot of half around.
I got it. He's gone.
Yeah.
Don't keep that chair.
I just think he wanted to play football.
Where did he play that? On Bongo.
Striker.
Yeah, he's up top.
Okay.
Westy's got the ball. Burnley are trying to attack in. I'm trying to turn the screw. 3 minutes at a time.
Oh, come on.
Burnley. Oh, you dirty bastard!
That is disgusting.
That's horrible.
Straight give him a red.
Straight red. Get out. Unbelievable. Get out of this. What are you at?
Honestly, I just love it. I love seeing that Burnley bench then. The guys
he
and everyone
knows
just like,
as well. Look at his face. He knows.
Disgusting.
What's that? Get off the field. What are you at?
Game off.
What has happened to him?
They just don't give a
Look
shit,
at this.
That's horrible.
You absolute bastard.
4 feet, leaving the ground, lunging in, showing studs. Get off.
Horrible.
Look at Dash. Dash was ready to Stone Cold Stunner him then, weren't he?
That would have been the best bit of it all.
If Dash just came on and lamped him.
You just stunning him.
You know what? The replay looks less bad than the original challenge to me.
Less bad, I agree with that, to be fair, though. Loads of comments coming in about that challenge. Neil Layfield says disgusting challenge. Kyle says red. Graham Campbell says Norwich down to 9.
Cool.
Oh, the VAR in it for some fucking stupid reason. It's
Yeah,
over the ball.
Studs are up, like.
Over the ball,
Just
studs up. It's a red
just a
or yellow.
reckless challenge, isn't it?
Anthony Davies says if we don't win this in the second half, there's something wrong. Johnny Tate, he's in the chat as well. He says, let's get ready to rumble.
He's coming
It's
back.
horrible.
Yeah, he'll probably ring up at half time.
No, it's been sent back. It's been sent
he's gone.
Don't know.
Why are they even checking it though? What
No,
the
Reds. No, Reds have gone on.
Oh, why are they even checking it? That's pointless,
hell.
man. I don't even know why they're checking it.
9. Good.
Peters can get up now.
Yeah.
We got that young fella on the bench though, who's meant to be. Joe was saying he's meant to be brilliant, so wouldn't mind seeing him come on.
Who was that again, sorry?
Look at State. It's a lunge.
Oh, yeah. It
Full on lunge,
it was classic. Admittedly, we're only playing
Horrible.
against Bradford City, but...
You have to be quiet if you're watching it.
Still. There's only 9 players, so he might do alright.
Yeah.
And we'll still get 1 point.
But I have to add an extra letter to know if it carries on.
What's going on here?
What's going on?
Oh yeah.
Ball
Wow,
in
I'm
from Burnley.
fuming.
Oh, yeah! Get in there!
Get
I'm fuming, lads.
in. What a strike. Bicycle.
Where did that come from?
Least with his
Since when could he do overhead bicycle kicks into the bottom? It's a good free kick in.
He warmed himself up at it last game, didn't he?
Yeah, true. Who's that with ball in? Johan.
Goodmanson.
Ball in.
Great Goodmanson.
He shinned
My
it. I don't
phone-
think he's even hit it properly. I think he shinned
I
it.
didn't want to ruin it for you lads, but the phone just went off saying goal Chris Wood, and I'm like, no way. And then all of a sudden, ball gets crossed.
He shinned it. He shinned it.
Fuming.
He shinned it.
Wow.
It's not as good as it originally looked, but they all fucking count. And he scored an overhead kick at the end of the day, whether it's his shin or whether it's his foot, it's an overhead kick.
It's in this, lads.
You wanker.
Oh,
It looks like there's loads there, but let's remember he's got 3 kids. So Sam will probably get 2 slices.
We got 3 kids and we've got 3 guests.
Oh, mate, there's barely out there then. I remember once
Well, they're not
me,
having
Jared, and
Oh, they're not
Lindsay,
even having out.
and Lindsay. Remember when we bought like 55 quid's worth of pizza one night, Jared? Absolute insane. Anyway, it's half time.
get in.
Chris Wood with the goal. We'll just have a quick summary of the half before we go. We'll start with you, Simon, before you get on the pizza. What are your thoughts on the half so far?
Exactly what I expected it to be. I didn't expect it to be an open thingy game, like I said before this match started, but basically, I can't be happier with that. 9 men in the second half and 1-0 up. It's a perfect scenario, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I can't see him coming back from it now, to be honest. If it were 11 men each, even then I'd be a little bit sceptical, but Norwich down to 9 men, Burnley at 1-0 up, I can't see him coming back. Jared, what are your thoughts, mate?
No.
Yeah, I do think though we give more of a game to them. Sound like people.
Domino's Burnley,
Yeah,
if you're
I
interested in
thought we
sending
were
some
the best
pizzas
team
for free
first half,
sponsorship.
You know, like Sam just said, I could be happier. 1-0 up, like you said, they're down to 9 men.
Quilts, I presume you're just as
Bring on the
happy as well,
second
mate?
What'd you say?
I presume you're just as happy with it as well. With the first
I can't
half.
hear you.
Saying, I presume you're just as happy with the first half, mate.
Oh, sorry, I literally can't hear. Buzzing. No one can. Like, you'd never predict 2 red cards and never mind a game. 1 half.
Both deserved as well, to be fair. I don't think Norwich can have any complaints, but what we always do on the watch-alongs is we have a bit of a break as well, so I'll let the boys all go and have a piss or whatever. Simon can have his pizza, and we'll be back around a minute or so before the game restarts, so we'll see you all then. Hold on. There we go. We're back. We're back live. Big shout out to. Hold on. I'll wait a second. I'll do it now. Big shout out to Sandra. She's just turned up. She's watching the feed. She's seen that I've ran out of food. She's seen that I've ran out of beer. She's brought me some beer out.
We don't even get that.
You decided to move to Blackpool, mate. You can start off.
Well, Simon's round corner from you.
Parker, get in there quick. Go, go, go. Right, we are back. The second half has started again. I'll just quickly read out some comments that we got on half time. Hold on a second. Burnley are attacking early. It's unlike us straight away, isn't it? Ball in from West, eh? Oh, nearly fell to goodness in that.
I've just remembered. I only get booked now for £200.
True that.
Oh yeah, one scored.
Yeah. And I only to hold for the.
So we've had two comments at Parker. No, give me a second. We've had two comments at half time, both from Graham Jennings, one on Facebook and one on Twitter. Thank you for the 2 views there, Graham. That's going to count as 2 different views. He says that he commented pre-game that Buenda had a chance to impress us today. I guess he screwed that pooch on that one. Hope for a solid second half and just return the screw and bang a few more in. Yeah, and then he also says, let's be having you, Delilah Smith. Where is the 10th man? That'd have been classy if you came on at half time doing that with a mask on.
Yeah. To North.
Yeah, to North. I'll just quickly put this other beer in the fridge.
Oh, I forgot you've got a second dog now, haven't you?
Sounds like a small anyway at the Yappy.
Yeah,
Simon's missus loves little annoying little dogs. That's why she goes out with Simon.
I've got 4. Way too over.
As if his mum dropped you that off.
Delivery to Townley household.
If mum turns up at mine in 45 minutes, I'll be well after.
Yes. Hold on, Simon, wait. Cheers. Quills, I think you've got a beer, haven't you? Have you got a beer?
Cheers, everyone.
Yes.
Cheers,
There we go. Right, second half, let's watch it. Let's put some stadium atmosphere on again. If you are watching in the comments, feel free to leave. If you are watching on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, feel free to leave a comment. Corner from Burnley.
Oh.
You can't have it, it's dirty beer. That's a very good point, because I normally don't like doing this because of obvious reasons. It's bad if we check tables and then get beat, but they're down to 9 men, let's be fair. They are Norwich, bottom of the Prem. So let's have a look at the league table. This would put us from 10th to 9th. Brilliant. But we will go above Arsenal.
You've got only Burnley now.
But hopefully there's more Villa fans watching because you're fucking spot on, mate. I want another delivery. Get Tracy to come round here.
Eating the pizza.
Hopefully when Sandra's back, she leaves a comment and says, I'm back, so I can give her a shout out. Just quickly give it a share. Run away, run away.
Oh no, we do.
2 on his arse.
What's what
Get him off.
Up, man. Man,
Best in the world. Do I?
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
I think he's.
Oh, go on, Chrissy, lad. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Left.
Chrissy would both sides of either town.
Sad as well.
Yeah,
he could have taken a
used
touch.
his left to bring it down and then put it in. Put it in! What is that? Honestly, I've seen League 2 strikers do better than that. It's like watching Jared when a football comes in a mile radius of him.
That was such a good pass. We just credit that as well.
Yeah. It was a great ball.
Great ball.
Back his shoe into.
Sorry about him. I just thought I ain't seen Aaron all game.
Kind of kept.
Yeah, he's done well as JBG in that sense.
Yeah, and again. BG 2-footed.
Probably.
He's got one.
Johnny Tate says the donkey's back, so you know that whatever bar Johnny's in, he just shouted, "You fucking donkey!" Thank you very much. You were a good impression, weren't it? I've been on the receiving end of a few Johnny Tate fumings, so I know what they sound like.
What's happened there?
Oh, you dickhead! Like, I obviously thought he was going to get a free kick.
The position there and now.
They've got no offense, have they? Because they've got 2 men sent off. They've done well at the end, to be fair.
Sure. Both of them who got both.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of freedom.
Yeah, and I thought that was quite an attacking midfield for a team like Norwich anyway. So even now it's going to be even more.
Could you imagine?
Go on.
Nah, man.
Well, do you remember a few years ago against Palace? When I say a few years ago, when Charlie Austin was still playing for us, so it was quite like 8 years ago. We went to Crystal Palace and they had 2 men sent off, and we lost all our opening 3 games of the season. And then great pass, J-Rod. Oh. We lost our opening 3 games of the season, and they went down to 9 men, and then we drew 0-0. Yeah, they are. We've got a lot of.
It's like we're from actually like we're doing that against us all the time.
Yeah, Sean Dash is probably like, I like that. I'm going to do it, mate. I'm going to try a bit of that.
Forward a lot more.
Kevin Lang.
Yeah, one coming. He was dubious on it.
That's what I'm going to ask you, Quilter. Actually, I just remembered I started tweeting and stuff to try and get more viewers and stuff. How do you think? And I remembered you made a comment earlier about how you're enjoying Brownhill. But obviously, you'll have been a big fan of Jeff Hendrick. I think you've said that before. Obviously, he was Irish as well. So you'd have had that connection. Yeah. I've asked you this on the podcast this week, Simon. I don't know if you've listened to it yet. But I'll ask you the question, Quilter. Who would you prefer in the Burnley midfield? Jeff Hendrick or Josh Brownhill? Interesting. Well, what would you do there? Have Hendrick on the wing, Brownhill on the wing?
Hendrick, and then have Brett injured or something.
That's an interesting take. I think it depends on the sort of game for me where you'd use in that position Hendrick or JBG on the right. Just break off a second. I think if Burnley are going to do a lot of defending, then yeah, you'd probably have Hendrick on the right. If Burnley are a team like Norwich where you expect them to win the game, I think Hendrick would be more likely to miss out on JBG at the end of that. It's an interesting take, that one.
Hendrick gets a wicked hard time off Irish fans as well.
Does it? Well, it's not just us then.
If you think Burns shit like fucking hell, they're awful at that. He's just so versatile. He's great. Like he's kind of
Well, yeah, I thought we were going to miss him, but since Brownhill slotted in very, very nicely, We haven't so far, but I think once we start getting injuries and stuff, I mean, I know Cork's out, but if we get any more injuries, we're going to start missing someone who is as versatile as Jeff was.
He's one of them that I think will get appreciated more with age, like James Milner.
Like Picasso.
Yeah. What James Milner?
Slightly.
I think he does a job. Appreciate that till he's like.
Henderson at Liverpool's the same, but to a lesser extent. I think people have started to realise now how good Henderson is because he's become even better. But when he was first at Liverpool, people just used to slag him off left, right and centre. Although they do different jobs, I'm not saying they do the same job.
I won't say what it's on the podcast. So.
Ball in from Burnley into the box. Steer with the header. Just wide. Just wide. I've just remembered. Where's the... I have. I haven't done it on my personal profile, but I've done it on everything else. It's definitely there, mate. Just unless something's happened to the live and we're not live anymore, like it did on the first week. But no, we have 32 viewers.
Yeah. To share it.
No.
Second out.
Yeah.
So I can't share it with you.
Just share that one. Share where it says second half starting now on it, because it is attached to that. Hold on.
Can you still see me?
Yeah, I can still see you.
Who said that?
Okay.
Where's it? Oh, for fuck's sake! I don't know how it's. Give me a second. I'll just finish the stream and I'll restart it because it's not live anymore for some reason. It's restream again. I'm not using restream anymore.
Crap, innit?
Right, I'll just mute you boys, but not now. Don't score now. Whenever you do. Go on.
Where's that?
Scott Arfield's brother, Jared. I wondered why we didn't have a comment for like ages. Right, anyway.
Find it.
I'd like.